This is a copy of the certificate addressed to the Director of Public Prosecutions and signed by Justice Francis Gikonyo, who presided over the petition that saw Wetangula thrown out as Bungoma Senator on Monday last week. The judge says, quote, the offences of treating voters and bribery of voters contrary to Section 62 and 64 of the Elections Act, respectively, were established about Moses Masika Wetangula, and the DPP is hereby notified to take further action. The notice dated 30th September, the date of the ruling, is copied to the Chief Justice. Asked whether he had received the notice, the DPP said, quote, if there is such a notice, I've not received it, end quote. It is believed that Wetangula's move to appeal Justice Gikonyo's ruling was meant to preempt possible criminal proceedings against him, and should his appeal fail to sail through, criminal proceedings will bar him from participating in the by-election should the DPP take that move. Wetangula's lawyer James Orengo says the ruling had many legal errors.
Now, in the body of the judgment, there are some findings of fact which to me do not cannot be considered to be a conviction.
Section 87(1) of the Elections Act says, an election court shall, at the conclusion of the hearing of a petition, in addition to any other orders, send to the Director of Public Prosecutions, the IEBC, and the Speaker a report indicating whether an election offence has been committed by any person in connection with the election, and the names and descriptions of the persons, if any, who have been proved at the hearing to have been guilty of an election offence. Wetangula's predicament has sent the Coalition for Reforms and Democracy in a spin, but Wetangula says he is confident that his name will be on the ballot paper.
The entire CORD fraternity is behind me, supporting us as a party and me as an individual to retain the seat, and we will retain the seat because the people of Bungoma County who voted for me have not left the county, they're still there.
Wetangula became the first high-profile politician to lose a seat in a by-election following the March 4th elections. He was the CORD minority leader in the Senate. The former member of the Serena talks that led to the birth of the Grand Coalition government following the disputed 2007 election was the legal mind CORD depended on a lot inside and outside the Senate. He was a staunch defender of former President Mwai Kibaki before he became former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's political ally. Alex Chamwada for Citizen TV.